Yeah, look, we all know in this culture people are not getting married young. They're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's part of the selfishness of the culture. It's part of the protracted adolescence of men. It's part of the shirking of responsibility. But the price is high, because the grace of life is marriage, and the blessing is children. Blessed is the one whose quiver is full of them. I don't understand also why Christian men don't find a lovely Christian girl and be, in a sense, Christ to her and say, let me care for you, let me love you, let me serve you as Christ did his church. I don't know why they have to be looking for some level of perfection that makes everybody somehow unqualified or short of what is expected. I think we're looking for the wrong things. I think the joy and the fulfillment of marriage is not bound up in the initial attraction. It's bound up in the depth of the covenant that you make. In fact, I worry about this a lot. I threaten to take all the single men and put them over here, all the single women and put them over here, and I'll match them up. But if I did that, nobody would show up. I'm aware of that. But it's the grace of life. It's the best that life has to offer. And there are going to be a lot of really sad people in old age who don't have a life partner and don't have children and don't have grandchildren. And we have 4 great-grandchildren now. And they are just the greatest joy in our life, to see righteousness passed down generation to generation. But you really have to get over the world's design of a marriageable person and find someone who loves the Lord and say, I want to care for you as Christ cares for his church. And I really blame the men. I mean, there are some guys who have tried and girls keep saying, no thanks. I understand that. There may be some blame there. But it's my constant prayer that the Lord will direct young men to find a godly woman and live the full life that God intends in marriage. Okay? Wow, a lot of people disappeared.